Welcome back to Englishtown. Unfortunately, Mother Nature had different plans. The gauntlet became an absolute natural disaster. Saw a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and a lot of carnage. We were intended to go live at 8 o'clock, pressing it back due to a power outage, and now it seems that, again, all of the weather has hit at once. So joining me up in the booth is not Jacob Gettens, but president is Ryan Sage. Ryan, unfortunate turn of events, but it happened like that. It went from rainy to windy to full, like, wet whiteout. It was crazy. And we, again, if you check social media right now, you'll see some crazy carnage.
Yeah, for those that are not watching from the previous broadcast or are not getting social media from teams, essentially what has transpired is at the tail end of our pro spec seating, we could see that there was a storm cell coming in, and it turned out to be, as some of the reports were talking about yesterday in the news, hey, expect tornado-like winds. Yeah. And right at the end of that, we were in one after we went off air for probably about, I would say, 7 to 10 minutes of very extreme. You could not see out of the windows that we were in, and you knew that the wind was probably 60, 70 plus miles per hour or more. When everything stopped and came to, an entire competition car had been destroyed because a tree had fallen on it. There's probably, if not millions, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of structural damage to team equipment, to Formula Drift equipment, to signage, to booths that have been set up. There's truss all over the place. We're very lucky that nobody got hurt or injured or even worse than that. The venue is very much in kind of a delicate and dangerous state as it stands right now. And so we feel that there's really no other option. And also because of the noise ordinance that we have here, that we need to push our pro seating to tomorrow morning. So that means our tomorrow, Friday, including Pro Spec Top 32 and Top 16 will also include pro seating. Now, we're in the very early stages of trying to figure out how that schedule will work and how it will all come together. But for those that are tuning in at this exact moment and wondering what is going on, why am I sitting in the booth with you? It's because in the past 22 years, there have been 2 weather incidents that I can remember that have forced us to go to another day. One was at Long Beach when we had an incredible amount of rain, and another was in St. Louis where we got hit with a similar cell, and it caused a huge impact on all of our operational equipment and live stream equipment. Thankfully, we have a truck now. There's things that are protected, but there is literally metal all over the venue that should not be there. And there are teams that are in seating that really do not have a pit or paddock to go back to at the current moment. So even if they could, and many of the teams said that they would, the track is okay. It's going to be wet. Everything else that goes along in competition, the behind the scenes, really is just not functioning and is a one-of-one condition.
Yeah, so it's a very unfortunate circumstance. As you said, bears repeating. Everybody's okay. Equipment has seen better days. The track has been nothing but obviously accepting of calling an audible and saying, okay, let's modify the schedule for Friday. Pro seating brackets tomorrow morning, time TBD. Pro spec going down 32, 16 onwards, and obviously Saturday is pro competition. So
yeah, I think coming out on broadcast because we had this opportunity was the best way to try and take the entire message, pass that on to the fans, allow this to be repurposed out. If you go on some of the drivers' social media, you'll certainly see what's going on. There's some devastating losses with teams, and in particular with at least the one car that I know of. But, we're in the very early stages of trying to figure out what's the best way to put together a schedule tomorrow that doesn't make it too radical or that we have to come super early or risk going too late and up against a sound ordinance. So that we need to figure out, but for the time being, we are going to cancel the rest of tonight's competition activities and get to work on the important planning for tomorrow.
Thank you, Ryan Sage. Thank you to everybody. Also, our condolences to those that suffered any damage to their vehicles. I'm just going to say it, Jeff Jones and his team, again, took that tree to the roof. We'll take a look at that. Take a look at, he was doing a Formula Drift Instagram takeover. Take a look, Adam LZ posted some things. Again, condolences for those that have been affected by this. Everybody is okay, but equipment has seen better days. And let's, whatever you believe in, say a prayer, cross your fingers. Let's look forward to some great blue days and some sunny days both tomorrow and Saturday. Thank you so much for joining us here. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for some information. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for, again, pro seating brackets, pro spec, and then Saturday for pro competition. Thank you so much.